Yar, how dare you? I'll kill all you for going into that safe when I told you to follow me into the hall. Arr, arr.
Odd. Hey there, folks.
By the
I'm
way,
Zerfall.
I'm MysteriousJG. We're all impressed by this submarine poster, but now
Yep.
it's time for us to expose the submarine posers.
Yep. We need to open the safe and get the true final orders for Codename
Mm-hmm.
Iceman. Open case.
The guy
So,
comes in. It's like, "Are you sure you're supposed to be doing that now? And it's not game over? Okay, if you're sure."
okay. Use ID on slot. Slop.
Flopped. Taking the ID card from you, put in the slot, and then yeah, it's rejected your ID card.
Hmm.
ID card. Inventory, maybe? Take a closer look at the manila envelope.
Well, having removed the middle envelope, by the way, it was a plain white envelope that looked
Right.
like a letter envelope.
Mm-hmm. Something looks odd about this. You definitely tell there's a second compartment. Just figure out how to get that information. Well, you don't have your ID card?
uh,
Remove
uh,
ID card. Card.
hmm.
Get card. Okay. Card.
I'm apparently not holding the ID card.
You didn't save before we did this, did you?
Well, I mean, this is. Is this not where the slot block happens?
It is, and I thought the whole point was to see what the game over message was. Like
I thought
if
so
we
too. Apparently, the game must have over messages. We're not even going to let you figure it out.
I feel like if you look at the card, maybe you get a game over message when you realize it's the wrong card. But maybe that's giving them too much credit for making this game fun and accessible.
At least it saved the code for us there. You don't have your ID card. Man. I thought there was going to be a lot more to this.
Yeah, they kind of went to a lot of trouble to set this up.
The interesting thing is that we ought to be able to still do this. Oh, close case. It says we remove our ID.
Well, now I'm not even sure. Ah, fuck. I'm not. There might be more than one code from the CIA, and we're not supposed. Like now, I'm looking at the hint book. It's like we're not even supposed to be figuring out the CIA code yet.
Well,
Are we
we
supposed
we
to figure
have
that out after we get there?
we have our primary keyword for the other one. It's
Yeah.
4100.
Because it
Secondary.
does say, "How do I find out the secret of the briefcase?" And that's where it says, "Put your ID card in the slot." What? It doesn't work. Maybe it's not your ID card at all. Better examine it. So maybe examine card would work, but now we don't even have the card in our inventory anymore.
Nope.
Contact a fisherman. Locate fisherman's net. Signal your presence by placing a bottle in net. When way is clear, fisherman will move bottle, receive next communicate at next waypoint. Cool beans.
Locate net. Signal with bottle. And he'll remove the bottle.
But aren't we playing on a game we know is soft locked?
Yeah.
Because we thought we were going to get to show this soft locking.
We thought we
So
were
on
going
the
to show the soft
so go
locking.
so open up the briefcase and examine card, and if that still doesn't work, then we need to stop pursuing the soft lock path, thinking we'll be showing something neat because apparently,
I guess so.
unless we want to play through another hour of content to get to where you really need the CIA code book. And I'm only assuming you don't need it now because there's a couple more questions in the hint book before you start getting hint book questions about how to decode it. Skip down to the section where it just gives you line by line what to do. See when you're supposed to open this fucking briefcase.
What? It didn't save my number.
Okay, well, we are supposed to use the ID card at this point, so I don't know why it doesn't have a question about CIA code book until later.
Yep. Huh. I think it's them being jerks.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we know what to do with the like we got to get a bottle and stuff, right? But like,
well, we can't get to the place that we need the. I don't know what. See, I keep jumping back and forth, and I'm not sure that this would make any difference if I was seeing every frame of your action. But I'm jumping back and forth between the hint book and this, and never seeing what you. I don't know what we need the code book for. Like we've got a code.
We've got a code. Oh, we've used the code. Well, yeah. So the codes. I guess what we could do is
We could travel to the next place and look for this bottle.
Yeah, that's over here.
I don't know when we need the CIA message we don't have yet.
Last bottle? Fuck, man.
Blowing too much smoke right now to chew the fat, sir. I mean, is this the guy we're supposed to get a bottle from? I was thinking we would go to a place and leave a bottle on a beach or something.
You'd think they'd have a bottle in the kitchen somewhere. Maybe we're not supposed to be down here yet. I thought there was a point in time when we were supposed to go to Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in this game. I have no idea what's going on in this game. Let's see.
Oh, I see. You can climb down underneath the stairs in the kitchen, I think.
Well, but now we're hanging around in the control room.
We got put back here.
They yelled at us. I mean, I don't know how much this was supposed to figure out before we get to Tunisia.
At least we know how to drive a sub now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I wonder what adventures we could have going to places they didn't tell us to go to at all.
Just go to Japan.
Yeah.
I'm here to buy anime. Do you have
My
any of those
anime.
Gundam? They might help in this war.
I want to join the police knots.
Yep.
Yep, what? I mean, I have to switch windows to see this hint book. Ahead slow. Okay, so we're navigating around through the Bering Strait. Well, this is where we're probably going to run into... Because they did mention, hey, there's going to be a blockade, so... I would expect we'll have some puzzles to solve here about either evading or destroying enemy submarines, but your throttle control is pretty bad.
Yep. It was.
Bing.
Man. I thought I was at 2/3. And then
I
it
don't know
said,
how
watch
much.
your throttle, so I slowed down more. And then it was like, you did bad.
I don't know. We have to think about how much farther we want to go on this soft lock save in the hopes that there will be.
A payoff? I don't think there will
I
be.
I
So
don't think there will. I think it's time
here's
to give
my
up on that.
suggestion. When we come back, we'll be at that safe with the right ID.
I think that's a good idea.
All right, see you in a few minutes. Well, 0 minutes for you.
Hey, but don't make sure that you don't throttle back to 0. Just throttle, like, don't throttle in the negative time. Never mind.
Bye. Well, not bye. Hey there, folks. We're back. I don't know why I said goodbye. I say hello.
Hello?
Hello, hello. I'm going to use the ID on slot now.
All right. Taking the ID from the pocket, you insert it into the slot.
Mm.
The top compartment of the briefcase is a viewer used to magnify microfilm so that it is readable.
Huh. Good thing we got the microfilm out of that earring.
So it's like you've got a, which I guess you soft lock the game if you don't do that too. Get Miko film. Hey, is this like those? Man, what the hell were they called? They were like the red plastic things that you Viewmasters. You just spelled microfilm wrong, dude. That's all that happened.
No, I spelled it right the second time.
Oh,
You have to insert it.
definite in there. Incested. Incest microfilm. You insert the microfilm into the viewer.
Oh, here we go.
CAD coding offsets to Washington codes by branch.
We don't have any of these letters. Oh, wait. Oh, the offsets. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's something about the couch there. Plush couch.
The codes.
I think you just soft locked the game. There's no way to look at it again.
It's right there.
You soft locked the game. There's no way to look at it after that first time.
Oh my god.
Did you save before we started recording?
Yeah, but I can't load from here. Oops.
Well, not if you can't spell it.
I mean, that is how you spell load. Oh.
LODE?
Yeah, like a load.
You're a load. We soft locked the game.
Well, technically we didn't. It was just us not copying this.
That is probably true, but I don't know. I guess you didn't try look viewer.
That's true. Okay, so
But
A is -2, N is 3, AF is -1, M is 5.
Hey, do you think you know what those letters might mean?
I'm assuming they're branches of CIA offices in cities or something.
A is Army, N is Navy, A is Air Force, M is Marines.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
So,
that makes sense.
that's not okay.
Why is that so? So should our character just know this then?
What, that he's in the Navy? He's
in the
probably
Navy,
aware
and
of
that if
that.
he gets a code from the CIA, he's supposed to offset it by 3.
No,
like they gave us orders.
It's almost like these codes make it more difficult for anyone to understand what the orders say.
Well, no, and I understand that that's the point, but we're not supposed to have this microfilm.
Ah, and now we don't know what branch that lady was in.
The code is for us, so I'm assuming that it's
yes,
right. But like,
no.
What the heck, man? And also,
I kind of forgot them.
Why wouldn't this just be memorized? Why would you put this on a microfilm and carry it around in earrings?
I kind of forgot because I was thinking, okay, so here's my thing. I'm looking at this computer screen and I'm thinking, oh, well, obviously those codes are going to change every day. Like, they're not just going to be, like the Russians find out, N equals 3 and it's going to be good for the next 20 years. But then I'm like, oh, wait, this isn't on a computer. It's not updating in real time. I forgot it was from a microfilm in some lady's earring.
Okay.
Viewer. I just want to see if we could have gotten back in there without looting the game. Yeah, we can't.
It's nothing special because he already knows this information.
Yes. Yeah, I think you should get points where the message should say, as you read this, you're like, oh, of course, I already knew all of that.
All right. So BD is 8. But what does it mean by offset by 3? Do I go instead of B, I go down by 3 and it's 2? Or do I look at the number 8 and then add 3 to it? I'm assuming you just offset everything by 3. So I'm going to go down 3. So that's 2. F down by 3 is I, which is 7. I guess we'll find out when we put these things in the computer. H is 5. 1, 2, 3, which would be 0 doesn't work. Okay, so that's not the way to do it. Oh, what would BD be? No, it would be 80. It'd be freaking. Is 86 one of the pages we can go to? Definitely not.
Manual?
No, the highest is 17. Okay. So 8 offset by 3. 8. Is there a page 11 in the book? Yes. Okay. So we'll say 11. And then F.
Add 3 to each of the normal code numbers.
There you go. So F is 1, so it's 4. H is 5, so it is 8.
Remember, all coded numbers are in the range of 0 through 9, so if you seem to be getting numbers higher than 9, you need to roll them over.
Ah, that's what happened with the last one.
Right.
I didn't roll it over. I was like, why is this number freaking 11?
Thank God I'm here. The N, because no one else could have possibly figured this out, sir. If it's not just that you didn't get it, it's that only I could possibly have known. The N in the microfilm stands for Navy, so use the offset of 3.
All right, so E is 2, so we got 5. We got 5.
Remember, no digit can exceed 9. Well, 11 and 12 do exceed 9, and the no and do are in all caps. So you must is not in all caps, drop the tens position from the cell. So instead of having 11 and 12, you actually, I think, get... Now it's saying you get 1 and 2.
Yes.
You then have 17 minus 6 minus 2. Your page is 17 minus 6, and the word is 2. Now find the word in your manual.
Yeah. So I have 5, 5. What's F? 1. All right. So 5, 5, 4. Let's look in the manual. I'm looking in the manual. Okay. So
page
for the FBI, or
6.
for the codes from whatever the first one was, we got them from Washington, I guess, directly. It was 777. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Ship is the first code, and then the second one is so FH. F was 1, H is 5, so that's page 15. It's funny too because this isn't even like a paragraph that like makes sense.
No.
It's just a bunch of words like always show difficult area 10 elephant to a certain file of worth very small at further idea to be way directly on Earth.
I don't even know what
they could have
page
at least
you're
made
looking
it
at
fun
now.
and put a real paragraph. Okay, 15.
What page are you looking at that has that?
Page.
Oh,
15.
this is the browned out crap.
Yeah.
Because I can barely read it. I am not having luck reading that. I am not going to try. It's just going to hurt my eyes.
Directly.
What the hell would I do if this was just me on my own? I would think I would be like zooming in like a motherfucker.
Well, I mean, the game did come
Touch
with
achieved
the
stroll
game came with a
calculation.
plain
Yeah.
text file of these things, but also I think if you look at the second, oh no, maybe not. Yeah, so that's why it comes in a plain text file, I guess, because their scanned version can't have it. Okay, the second word for this the CIA one is page
14.
5, line 5. 1.
The first word is drink.
Service.
With the next word is with, then is a, and finally smile.
All right, page 17. Line 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Word 8. 1, 2. Ocean. Ocean service. All right, let's go get these decoded.
Okay. You want to save first?
No, I
Does
want to
it
close
matter?
the case first.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Other than the points, I don't know that it matters that we did all that because I wonder if it actually changes anything. Like if you don't open it up and get the code words, you just load and then don't bother, but put in the correct code words. If it
Well, I mean, it would be a lot of brute forcing for that.
No, I mean like if you get it, like okay, you're right because the hint book won't get you there on its own.
Open computer.
Hmm.
Help computer. Stop all the
Open computer.
computer.
Open Campari. How can we only have a third of the points? No way.
Okay, let's see here.
Ah, see, they gave you a little hint there. It says U.S. Navy decoding computer.
Ship.
Shit pile.
Contact fisherman, etc., etc.
We did that.
We already know this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes. Enter keyword. Oceans. 11. Little boy,
Yeah,
blue
you
come
didn't.
blow your horn.
Goat to center belongs in the corn. You didn't put oceans. You put ocean.
It's supposed to be ocean, and it's supposed to be service.
Okay.
Yes? Let me double check this.
Because if the hint book says if you're getting nursery rhymes, it's because you put in the wrong words.
Oh, it's supposed to be.
Russian warship on patrol. Use
Use
extreme
alt-
caution in Bering Sea. Alternate entry to harbor.
Oh. Ahoy there, matey. We won't be shoving in.
Was shoving in ever in the books? Use extreme caution in Bering Sea. Use alternate entry to harbor. Well, what is the alternate entry?
I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that we're apparently supposed to go do some machining. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I kind of mentioned that. But I don't think there's any point in doing it till we've hit a game over where it's like, oh, you better do some machining.
Well, because I know there's more to explore down here, right?
I guess we're just chilling out for a while.
There we go. Go down.
He's
Climb
speechless.
down. I could have climbed up instead, I guess. This is such a futuristic sub with so much room on it.
It's pretty cool. Good day, Commander.
There's no American person on this sub.
It's a NATO sub, which is why the Australians are here.
Talk, man.
The old salt says, I cycled the equipment early this morning, Commander. It sounded oh wait, no, he's Scottish. It sounded a wee bit strange. But it could be a problem.
No, he's the engineer.
And he doesn't seem to have much else to say right now. So he told you there might be a problem. Say, hey, I listened to my equipment. It sounds like there's a problem. I'm not going to expand on what that means or attempt to solve that problem in any way.
Well, I guess we're going to push the button.
Do what? Wait, you're going to launch torpedoes?
I don't know.
Control panel for the weapons conveyor has a button for cycling the equipment.
Button the button.
Button the push. Push in the
That's
bush.
apparently the hardest button to button. Did he just push it with his ass?
If you won't be needing me, I'll. He just walked out. He watched the powerful hydraulic arms pick up the torpedo and transfer it onto the conveyor. We just checked out. He's like, later.
He's like, I can't be a part of this. You might be committing mutiny. We're just cycling the thing. Okay.
Like, we're still hanging around in Hawaii, right? And watch the conveyor feeds the weapons towards the open torpedo tube.
Oh, he's like,
ratcheting sound, the conveyor comes to a stop, failing to complete its cycle.
He's like, I think there might be something wrong with it. Oh, right. It can't load torpedoes. Maybe I should have reported that.
Clickety, 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 click.
Let's look. Belt.
About is use to load or unload wappets.
You can't just look at it. You have to examine.
Inspecting the conveyor, you find a sheared cylinder. You reach down to remove it.
Okay.
So what do you do with a sheared cylinder?
I don't know. Measure it twice and cut once. You
Measure
make
twice,
a new
shear
one?
once. Well, do you know what a sheared cylinder is?
It sounds like it's busted. It's been
Yeah,
sheared.
it's sheared. Yeah, it's like no, it's not a term
You're
I
asking me,
use
do you
every
know the
day.
definition of the word sheared?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not a thing I use every day. I'm like, I think that means that like fucking it. Yeah, like there's an end of it that's supposed to be shaped a certain way, and like stress has caused it to fucking tear off, and it's not the right thing.
This is
but I'm not
supposed to be covered in wool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. That's what the computer upstairs told you that your code was, or your
Yes.
orders are black sheep, heavy money wool.
All right. So, what's the upwise here? Is that where the guy said he was going? Go up. I'm gonna climb up again to see what's in this. Oh.
You just emergency hatch at this time.
I'm just gonna look at this room then, because there must be something down here we can do. Maybe there's replacement cylinders just floating around. Look room.
Well, my question is, why are we trying to launch torpedoes right now?
We're not. We're just testing the equipment.
Well, we
can't.
expect to be able to. Okay.
Yeah, you ought to be able to do this stuff.
Torpedoes, missiles, and decoys.
Ooh. Let's see. We see plastic explosives used in underwater demolition. 2 boxes of flares and some other things that don't interest you. Get flares.
Woo!
Get. Cool. I don't know if we'll ever need those, but we got them now.
Plastic explosives, yeah.
We'll replace the cylinder with plastic explosives. There's a way out this way too. What's in this room? Soup. Good soup. Good beans.
The storage and supply compartment, as you look around, you see multiple crates filled with perishable and non-perishable provisions. Oh, so you got like Twinkies in there. Apples. Pork and beans. Meat.
That's the dairy. Excuse me.
This is why the price of eggs is so high. We've got them all on the submarine.
Ooh.
Partner's locked. The key is obtainable from the machinist's mate.
Why would we know that? But okay.
I mean, everyone knows in Navy tradition that the keeper of the keys to the liquor cabinet is the machinist's mate.
Is this the
want to look in here? This
nuclear,
might. I think it is. I think we should tell you, like, Purple Tentacle should be guarding this place. It connects the machinery and engine room compartments. It's a special shielded passageway that's located over the boat's nuclear reactor.
Oh, this area's not shielded though.
There's cooling rods. I think the reactor's of no special interest. Why would you care about the mechanics of the nuclear reactor here?
Okay, so apparently we should have gone up a floor before we went left. Oh no! Why did I go in there?
You keep clicking through all of the text before you're not reading it. You're not putting it up long enough for anyone to read.
Funny.
Yeah, and then now you're like you're the
This
Hulk.
text is still up. You could be reading it right now.
Well, I could, but the previous is gone. You realize that we're entering the reactor area without protective closing. It was a fatal mistake. You can tell by your runniness.
And the fact that we get to sparkle.
Yes, the searing radiation has already begun to turn your cells to jelly. And then the captain comes down and is like, "Oh, you got irradiated, huh? What a wimp."
I've been irradiated by that thing like 45 times.
Wait, next time pay attention to radiation warnings. What radiation warnings?
Maybe there was one on the door.
the door just appears to be a purple splotch. I love the idea that, oh yeah, there's like if you enter this area without radiation protection, you die. It's just like a Star Trek door that slides open when you, or like the door at a grocery store, like it
Oh yeah,
just slides
you
open
can open it
automatically if you
without a
get close
key.
enough.
You can't
Uh-huh.
open the door next to it without a key. But the door
Oh,
to
yeah.
the radiation, you don't have to have a key for.
Hey, you want? I'm gonna guess. I don't know this is true. You want to know what I guess is in the door that was locked? The radiation suit.
Probably.
So the door
And
to get to
then,
the radiation suit is locked. The door to get to the fatal radiation, oh, anybody can open that.
yeah. And here's the kicker is now all of the food is being contaminated with radiation from the door being open.
Yeah, that's why the captain's really mad. He's like, it looks like that dumb shit turned himself to jelly. What? Our soup has melted?
I can't eat this now. It's dirty soup. Anyways, folks, when we come back, we'll be back to roughly this zone, but not irradiated.
Suddenly, Police Quest 3 seems pretty legit.